Kate Carney finds quiet courage against huge odds memorable. She's the writer and presenter of 6 Heroic Women Talk living history programs about uncommon women who lived when women had few legal rights and were owned by their husbands. You know about the Lowell Mill girls, but do you know of their boarding housekeepers? Mrs. Larcom is a house mother who watched over 30 girls. It's 1843. Accidents are happening. The mills are cutting wages. The mill girls are astir.
I understand that you are interested in the Lowell Mill girls. Well, I can certainly understand why, because these Yankee girls are doing something that no other group of young ladies has ever done before. They are earning their own money, and they are still respectable. Well, you see, that's because everybody knows that they have to live in our boarding houses, and our boarding houses have very strict rules, and so they know that the girls are still good girls. Because when that bell rings, those girls come charging up the street, and they pour in through the door, and they attack the food like farmers after a hard day in the fields. And they can put away a stuffed chicken, boiled potato, and green bean dinner in minutes, talking the whole time with their mouths full. And then the back-to-work bell rings before they have finished, and they shove another forkful in their mouths, and they start out for the door, chewing as they go. And one day the noise, I said, "Girls, manners, please." And just then, the back-to-work bell rang, and they started for the door, and one girl said, "We don't have time for manners." We were talking the other day about the turnouts. Oh, you know what that is? Well, that's the ladylike term for strikes. And she said, "Oh, I was so excited when they had that second turnout because I was working with the spinners as a bobbin girl, and they were going to march, and I wanted to march with them. I was so excited. But then the day of the turnout came out, and there were the girls outside, the weavers from the other floor, lining all up to march, and the spinners on my floor were not doing a thing but arguing. And I thought, oh no, they're not going to not go after all that talk. And I got a little mad, and I said, well, I don't care what you do, but I'm going to run, I'm going to walk and march on the turnout whether you do or not. And I turned and I headed right straight for those big double doors. And when I got there, I turned around and looked, and there were all these older girls right behind me. It looked to all the world like I was leading them, a little child. I was 11. And there was maybe 2,000 girls marching through the streets of Lowell that day. And they were carrying banners and singing songs, old songs, new words. Oh, isn't it a pity such a pretty girl as I should be sent into a factory to pine away and die? Oh, I cannot be a slave. I will not be a slave, for I'm so fond of liberty. I cannot be a slave. Oh, it was so exciting. Yes, Harriet, it was, but nothing came of it. And now they are calling Lowell the cradle of the American Industrial Revolution. Ha! Said Mrs. Abbott. Well, there's another revolution coming, maybe, that they have to watch out for, because one of these days, some of these girls they're going to all get together and speak as one. And there is going to be plenty of revolution right there. And some good for females might come out of Lowell after all.